$78,000 for this 2025 Ram, but the dealer discounts it over $10,000 before even negotiating. 75 months, it would be $1,100 estimated payment. Wow, $1,100 a month, that is crazy. And the other thing is you can negotiate even more. Trust me, I've seen $30,000 off these Rams. And that's the problem, is when you go to resell it, it is what it is. This is a used TRX that was bought back in 2021. Honestly, probably with a markup. Almost all TRXs did back then. Selling with only 16,000 miles for 80 grand. And that's the other thing is, wow, I mean, that's quite a hit, especially for being like a sought after truck with the supercharged V8. Really cool, badass, but yeah, you talk about taking a hit in depreciation. And I'm making this video for a few reasons. Carlos Tavares is becoming unhinged. It's official. He's out of here. He is going to be gone when his contract's done. Right now, there's still around 16 months remaining in the beginning of 2026. But please, next week, there's a board meeting. Please let him go. Please. And the crazy thing is, he's like, they're talking about letting all these other executives go, changing all this stuff up, but not Carlos. The buck needs to stop with him. He's the CEO. He's responsible for this. This dealership literally has, and I'm about to show it to you, a Grand Wagoneer that's been here 651 days. I'll show you the VIN. You can check it yourself on CarEdge.com. 651 days. Carlos Tavares, I don't know what he's trying to do with this brand. It's not a luxury brand. And this is actually a little bit better price-wise than I was thinking, but still, 48 grand is a lot of money. Discounting it from the beginning, before even negotiating. There's not many dealerships that do that, to be honest. Most dealerships don't ever put a discount on their window out here on the lot. So I really respect them for that. Now, this dealership does love to add packages, and we'll get into that in a minute. But let me show you this Wrangler, and then I'll show you the Grand Wagoneer that's been here 651 days. And yeah, so next week there's a board meeting. Please let go of Carlos Tavares. Apparently the rumors are he's becoming unhinged. He is cussing in executive meetings. Everything's falling. It's collapsing on him. I heard this over at TK's garage. He said it's kind of like a dictator. Like, basically, he's getting surrounded by all ends, and it's over. Like, he needs to call it. It's done, man. You screwed up. You effed up. Look at this, $101,000 for a 2024 Wrangler. Yeah, it has a 392, but still, $1,600 a month. That's a real payment right there. Man, that's insane. But hopefully the person who buys it has plenty of disposable income. But yeah, let's get over to that Wagoneer, 651 days. But also the Wagoneer was supposed to be its own brand. Carlos had this whole, they wanted to make it its own brand, competing with, all Lexus, Mercedes, and it didn't work out. They ended up using the Jeep name. So, and that's the other thing. When people buy these super expensive luxury vehicles for hundreds of thousands, like literally $120,000, $130,000, they're going to want a Mercedes, a Porsche. They want the name brand. And this is another situation where the dealership loves to add packages. Look at this, $49,000, brought it up to $63,000. Now, I mean, the wheels and tires and the wrap are not free, but still for $20K, that's a lot. But I will give it to the dealership. They do mark down from the beginning, but they love to add these BS packages. And that's why this Grand Wagoneer has probably been sitting here so long. It's a 2023 Grand Wagoneer, 651 days. I'm gonna show you the VIN so you can see and check for yourself. But they add this $7,700 package. Who wants wheels and stuff on their Grand Wagoneer? I don't know anybody. But there's no addendum sticker, but still, check the VIN on CarEdge.com. Literally 651 days sitting on the lot. But Carlos Tavares continues to destroy this company. Dealers are struggling left and right, and they're getting rid of anything cool. They had the Charger and the Challenger, which people loved, but no longer going to be the same. Switching to an EV, going to the inline turbo 6, it's just not what people want. And dealers need help because they're struggling big time because there's just not enough incentives to sell these vehicles. So it's my opinion. It's what's going on. We'll see next week. Hopefully, in the board meeting, Carlos Tavares can be fired and let go of his responsibilities immediately after the meeting, but I highly doubt it. Unfortunately, it just doesn't work that way. But we'll see. We'll know next week. But hey, let me know what you think. Leave your comment about what's going on with Stellantis. And these dealers are really struggling. They just can't do much about it except discount, discount, discount. And all Carlos Tavares wants to do is fire executives, let go of people here and there, and cut costs as much as he can. But the cost that needs to be cut is Carlos Tavares himself. He needs to go immediately. And someday I hope this could be an American company again, but I highly doubt it. But please, someone buy it and get it back to how we used to have it. All right, everybody, have a great day. Leave your comment and like the video and share it. Subscribe. Have a good one.